All right. No
All
one's asking
right, I'm
for
going
it,
to
but
talk about the
I'm
eight.
gonna put this out there for the internet, as best I can. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I should lean into just being a terrible person or whatever. But nope. Okay, so I've already tried to upload this one before, but I took it down because I got into some kind of raunchy stuff near the end, and yeah, I want. Okay, so the topics, I guess, are threefold, but the first one is all right. So I guess it's just like so when we were little kids, we saw the evolution of technology, and it went from the flip phone to like the school computer, and then 2001 hit, but I don't think that's really much of like a thing, or the globalization ideals kind of dropped with the whole 9/11 thing, I think. But whatever, the internet still persisted, and then I don't know, and like 2012, people started like kind of acting fancy with their iPhone 6s, and I don't know, I just feel like we got to a point in society where it was pretty hard to say that the internet was just a fad. And I feel like if you want to try to stay relevant in the 21st century, like commercially mostly, like I don't even know actually if I want to put technology before just like looking another human in the eyes and like I don't know doing the damn thing, but like outside of being like a normal good human, you should probably also try to max your tech gains. And I don't know, like who I'm even like imagine. Uh, sorry, I'm a person who I'm imagining talking to right now. Because on one end of the spectrum, or I don't know, I just feel like maybe I just want to talk about what I like to talk about, and this is definitely more like technical engineering. So I'm gonna get back to like the thesis of this podcast. Um, so the the calculators of the world. Why do we even care about them? It's because we're stupid. No, I don't even know because I just feel like there's or people kind of lock into their own little skill sets, and like with capitalism, and I'm not bashing capitalism, but like I get the need to like want to increase your gains always, and like it's really hard to take the time out of your day to like try a new skill or hobby or whatever. But I feel like if nothing else, maybe on the weekend you could check this out. But I don't even know because like some people are probably definitely into this, or that's I think maybe more the market I want to try to emerge in, emerge into. I don't even know, dude. But I'm just thinking about like how specific and granular I want to get with this topic. I'm not even enjoying it though, and I'm a narcissistic little dude. So, um, okay. Well, for a little bit, I thought Arduinos were like insane engineering, and they are. But then I realized that you can take and like don't let this scare you, but you can take the microchip out of the Arduino and you can pretty much do the exact same thing. And it's like taking a product that you buy from off the shelf and like or there's definitely the logo on the Arduino board, but once you take the microprocessor out of the board, it's like almost anybody's game. And there's a smaller version of that microchip that I don't want to get anybody scared by this because it's already a pretty big step to take the microprocessor out of the Arduino. But There's an even smaller version of that chip called the AT Tiny 45. And I guess I just wanted to bring it up. I want it to be in the zeitgeist of this podcast. I want it to be something. I don't even know. I was just having like weird cult ideas, but I don't even know. If a community spawns out of this podcast, that would be cool. But at the same time, if this gets one listener, that's cool too. I don't know. Maybe I'll do some marketing. Okay, and like, really, I think you can scale up this little microchip to pretty much make whatever you want, as far as I know. Like, I know for I remember at one point there's like kind of a fancier Arduino, and I posted a video online of me getting a little light bulb essentially to flash on and off with it. And I feel like a lot of people didn't really understand that one. They were like, okay, you got this fancy looking circuit board, but all you've done is turn on and off like a microscopic light. Like, cool. But what they don't realize is this little light can be translated to like maybe a speaker going on or off, or like a motor turning on and off. Like, so many things. Like, it's literally just proof that I'm sending data out of this device. And like, I don't know, like how people I guess would know without asking me, but I don't know, I just feel like I guess I'm trying to make up for some people just thinking that I had spaced out, but no, what I was trying to show, whatever. Okay, but yeah, I guess this is as good a time as any to bring up the Raspberry Pi. I've had some troubles with them recently. Like, generally, it's like you get this little mini computer that you can plug in a keyboard to, you can plug in a mouse to, and like the one thing I guess that the customer is supposed to do is like maybe download some. It's like the operating system, and put it on a little memory card and shove it into the device. But I think my pro recommendation is that you definitely want a case on these, because I think, like, you know, whenever you're walking around in your basement and you're like got your socks on and you randomly touch some like something, right? Like the static electricity shoots from your fingers. Like, I think something like that kind of can short out your board, which is really frustrating. And like, there's ways you can troubleshoot it, but there's like 1,000 endpoints that you would have to put your multimeter up to, and it's just like, nah. So I'm sorry, I just went highbrow for a minute, and I don't know why. Daddy needs to chill. Alright, bet. I'm back, and I don't know. Like, there's certain people that it is kind of fun to get nerdy with, but I feel like more of my calling is just to freaking show people what it is that you can do with this stuff. Like, I was kind of told to look into engineering in college, and I pretty much just thought it was like a train conductor almost. Like, I don't know what it is about society, but we kind of just, like, I'm not saying engineers aren't given the respect that they deserve, but I almost feel like that word is outdated. Like, I think of an engineer as someone who drives the engine. Yeah, I kind of talked about this last podcast, but really it seems like it's just like machines. And that's pretty much it, dude. Like, I don't know. Like, okay, and I guess the third thing I wanted to talk about, I don't even know if I really talked about my second one, but whatever, I can be liberal. The third thing I wanted to talk about is color, just as like a weird art thing, and I wanted actually to talk about eyeballs, because that's more of my favorite art thing, and that's more me. Think about where you're looking. Like, you can control where you look, and you can create things that make it so your eyeball is happy. Isn't that kind of weird? I don't know. Just think about where you're looking. Okay, this is it for the unofficial engineer. I'm signing off. Take it easy. Bye bye.